What's up, everybody? You are back listening to Track Talkers. This is episode number 6 with Adam and Tyler.
What's up, guys and girls, hopefully. What a freaking weekend, dog.
I know, dude. We're in my favorite place, or at least my favorite lunch sandwich place, bro. The Philadelphia, bro. Jersey Mike, shout out. We need a sponsorship, bro.
We do need a sponsorship. I got like 2 or 3 free subs right now on my phone number.
I know, bro. Dude, you know Jersey Mike's made the only makes like medium cookies now and not the big cookies.
I know.
It's tragic,
disappointed.
Bro. So bummed.
But, dude, the races.
Gnarly.
Crazy.
Well, not true. 450, kind of boring.
A little bit predictable until the last turn.
Till the last turn. Oh, that's the cliffhanger. It's the cliffhanger if you guys haven't watched the race. What's up? Okay, let's start it out, bro. What are we starting with? Are we going to go lit kit or are we going straight into 250s?
Let's start with lit kit.
Okay, lit kit it is. So this week for lit kit, the first guy on the list has to be Danger Boy Deegan.
So, do you know more about his kit?
I don't know more about his kit, but I do know that it had like mock Jordan print on it.
What do you mean mock Jordan print?
Like a Jordan's print. You know, like a Jordan, Nike Jordan shoe. It has the Jordan print on it. Like,
I didn't even look that close into it.
Yeah, so
it looked like his own style of gear.
It is. It's 100% his. It says Danger on it.
Yeah, I think everybody got that part.
Well, they did another one that mocked another kind of shoe, the Travis Scott shoe at SMX at the last round when he won. Do you remember that?
No.
So it's like another one-off kit that Thor did just for Danger Boy. Nobody else got that kit. Okay, number 2 guy on the list, dude, actually looked really good. Eli Tomac.
Hey, Tomac looked good.
The subtle, like, it wasn't anything amazing, but the subtlety of the blue and the red with the red number 3 on the back.
Do you know if he got a new helmet? Because I felt like his helmet with the gold pinstriping was a little out of the norm, and I thought it looked sick.
I mean, Tomac always has something sick on the lid. It's always a little custom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it is weird how much we talk about Alpenstar for lit kit, huh? It's like they do a fantastic
job. I was thinking? Like, I was watching the press conference today.
Yeah.
And man, dude, Alpenstar 1, 2, and 3, like almost like, I wouldn't say every weekend because, you know, Cooper Webb is Thor, but goddamn, Alpenstar is putting out some dough for everybody.
Dude, and they know they got the best shit.
I mean, yeah, but the thing about it is like, as a gear company, like all those riders that they have are all custom fitted gear.
Yeah.
This is not standard gear.
And that's not even including J. Coop.
Yeah.
Right? Because we got J. Coop, Tomac, Anderson,
Chase Sexton, Eli Tomac,
and Eli Tomac.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Okay, another guy on our list, another Alpenstar, thought it was clean. Jet.
Yeah.
The white and blue. Dude,
the white and blue looks so good on the red Honda.
Didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looked just all American. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know he's Australian, but
yes,
like, it just looked like the all American kit.
100%.
You know?
100%.
And then the last guy, and I might be biased, but I don't give a fuck. But Marshall Welton's kit looked good in the FXR, bro. I gotta hand it to him.
Hey, the FXR stuff he was wearing is looking clean. And then who else did I see in FXR? I don't think Hardy Munoz wears FXR, but
No,
I saw another.
He might.
I saw another guy wearing FXR, and I think it was a white, black, and gold kit.
Shock.
Oh, yeah, that was probably it. And he looked really clean too.
Yes. But I thought Marshall did a good job this weekend with like that pink gear and then being like really blue because the whole kit was blue. And then he had the blue boots with the custom blue helmet that kind of matched with the pink accents with the dark. And then their bike is all dark blue. So it kind of like was in sync. And then the amount of pink in the FXR gear actually had a good pop to it.
Oh, nice.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But with that being said,
who are you voting for?
Tomac. For me, Tomac wins lit kit by a long stretch.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That red and blue gear, it was just like, it just looked so good on the track. Like, I really thought Deegan's was the kit when I saw it on Thor.com.
It looked really clean.
Like, when I saw it on ThorRacing.com, Thor official or Thor MX official.
Thor MX official.
Yeah, on Instagram. I'm like, oh, already won. Lit kit done. Boom. You know, because I'm a Thor guy.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, yes, lit kit Deegan. But then I saw it on the track, and it's another case of the like, damn, that shit looks good up close, but it doesn't look that good on the track.
I know.
It kind of looked like a blur. You know, it just looked like it just melted together too much. Where it didn't have those like clean, distinct colors.
Hey, it looked
separation.
It looked good on the podium, you know, when he was doing this close up and his interviews and stuff.
What doesn't look good on the podium though?
I mean, some things, but
I mean, dude, even I was contemplating putting Max's kit up there, and it's the same black and white regular ass fly kit.
I know, but I feel like that stuff looks pretty clean too on the Honda.
It looks clean, but it's just not. It's just nothing special. But that's Fly's approach. That's what Fly does. They're never gonna be like, wow, this is the sickest gear on the track, but it's never gonna be like, damn, that shit's ugly. You know what I mean?
They're not taking big chances.
No risk. We know it looks good, clean, black cells, white cells, black and white, whatever, clean lines, nothing extra, boom, boom, boom. Let's get this stuff shipped out. Let's get it to the masses.
Yeah, but Fly and Thor, I felt like, has stepped their one-off game up.
Oh, yeah.
And Alpenstar has definitely kind of forced their hand on that one.
Yeah, but Alpenstar's Fly, I would say, in my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, Thor or Alpenstar for best at one-off stuff. Second, Thor. Third, I'm going to go like this, actually. Best for one-off stuff. Alpenstar, Canvas, Thor, FXR.
Bro, you are going to...
No, it's Fly before FXR. It's Fly because...
What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about best...
Bro, you don't even have Fox or Shift in there.
Well, Shift is not even a
Oh, I mean, Shift is not anything, but when Fox has some sick ass one-off shit.
Okay. Fox has some sick ass one-off shit, right? Name one.
Okay. They had
Name
an Iron Man
one-off kit though.
They had an Iron Man kit and they did a
on who?
It was Kenny and Adam. And it was for Vegas. And
what year?
It was a Marvel character. I think it was 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm talking about 2024.
Well, I don't care.
What has Fox done one-off this year that we remember other than Joe Shimoda's pastel kit?
I don't know. Is Kenny's shit one-off?
Dude, I don't think so. It's like black and white.
No, black and yellow.
The black and yellow shit's cool, but is that one-off?
I have no idea.
We're going to have to check on that. We're going to have to fact check that shit.
All right, moving on. Who do you got for lit kit?
Okay, top three. Eli Tomac. Danger Boy Deegan. 2. Just because the up close was so sick that I have to balance it out from the far away. If I had to vote far away, I'd put him lower, but because it's so sick up close, I'm going up close. Happy medium, 2. Marshall Welton, 3. Jets, 4.
Nice.
What's your kit? What's your picks?
I really like Jalik's Swole kit.
Dude, I like Jalik's kit too. But didn't we already talk about Jalik's kit?
Yeah,
I liked
he won his heat race.
Dude, Jalik's kit is clean. That Renan highlighter yellow kit is good.
And I like his highlighter Oakleys that he had that matched his helmet.
I mean, top to bottom, Triumph does a good job.
Yes.
But they don't have that many different kits.
Max
it's kind of
Anstey
like Pro
for
Circuit.
second, because he's my fly guy.
No.
You know? Yep. For
Bro,
second. He won the main event. Yep.
You're telling me Max Anstey's ahead of Tomac?
Yep.
On what planet?
My planet. This is me voting.
This is why you're not in charge of Lit Kit.
I honestly just say random people just to fuck with you.
Okay, so give me real people, please.
Jalik Swole is a real person. Max Anstey is a real person. He won the 250.
Okay, so
East
are
main
you
event.
still fucking with me and trying to piss me off right now?
100%.
Okay, so who's the picks that are just your actual picks and not the try to piss me off picks?
Jalik Swole.
Okay, I agree with Jalik, but don't get the fuck out of here with Max Anstey's fly kit, dude. Like, you want to
Seth
talk
Hammaker.
about... Oh, now you're trying to piss me off.
It looks really
clean. He's trying to piss me off.
It's what was white and black with the Kawasaki.
This is going to be a long episode, boys. You think this is funny, don't you? I take this shit very seriously, and that's insulting as hell.
I know, and I love it.
Okay, let's hear number 3, fool.
Max Anstey.
Dude, I can't.
No, okay.
I can't. Dude, I'll give you...
Jet Lawrence look really sick. The blue and white on the Honda and look really clean. Dangerous Boys stuff looks good. But
Okay, so give us your real top 3.
Jalik Swole.
Okay, number 1.
Yep.
You're just saying Jalik's number 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Jet Lawrence.
Number 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And Eli Tomac. Number 3.
Okay. I will accept that. I don't like it, but I will accept it. I really don't think Jet's kit is that crazy good. It's super basic. I put it in there, honestly.
I like basic.
A lot of people like basic. That's why they buy Fly. Right?
Fly is not basic.
Bro, okay. If Fly's not basic, name one gear company on the line that is more basic than Fly.
More basic than Fly?
Yes.
FXR.
No.
Bro,
dude, FXR has colors.
They had a whole solid line of solid color. It was just white and black lettering.
Yeah, but they do different
and
stuff.
Black with white lettering.
Fly lives in this little tiny bubble of like, this is what works and we're not going to change it.
That's not true. You're just talking shit.
Bro, I'm not talking shit. I'm just telling you what I believe.
Well, I'm telling you what you believe is wrong.
Bro, I just want to let you know, okay? What I say goes. I am the Lit Kit King, bro. No. I'm the one that hands out the awards. I'm the final say. I'm the guy behind the Academy Awards giving out the votes to tell you who gets them.
That just proves my point, dude. The Academy Awards are fucking rigged.
Damn.
Freaking political contest.
Hey, they kind of are, though.
They are.
Okay, so we got 2 votes Tomac, right? So
do we need to break down this more?
No, we got 2 votes Tomac. We got 2 votes Tomac. Who else got 2 votes? Jet got 2 votes.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes fucking Tomac, Jet, and then who gets 3?
Julie.
Fuck no. Marshall. No, Deegan gets 3 because he got 2 votes.
Sure. You got 1.5.
Did he?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, anyways.
This is what we're going to do next week, guys. You're going to vote. Addie's going to hopefully get these guys up.
I'm going to do it.
And it's going to be a 50-50 nomination from, so there's going to be, what, are we going to do 4 so I can have so I can put 2 riders in, and you put 2 riders in, and then
No, I'm putting 3. You get 1.
what?
Yeah, absolutely. Your picks are so fucking far off this planet that I can only give you 1 slot.
Well, we got to at least do top 5.
No, bro, that's so many freaking guys.
All right, 4.
Thank you. You get 1 slot, bro.
All right.
You're lucky
Just
you
gonna
even
win
get
every weekend.
You're lucky you even get a slot with how absolutely horrendous your picks are.
Okay, whatever. A lot of people will agree with me, okay?
No, they won't.
And look, we're going
Guaranteed.
to prove it next week. Addy, hopefully, the 7 Deuce Deuce will come through and post something on his Instagram.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to post Lit Kit nominees and I'm just going to put them in a slideshow, and I'm going to make a little thing that says Lit Kit nominees and then slide through them, and then everybody just comments and votes.
Yep. Just if it's the first picture, 1. Second picture, 2. Third picture, 3.
Boom.
Fourth picture, 4.
Yep.
And then we're going to do that Saturday night. So then when we record our show, we'll do the results.
Perfect.
Easy.
I'm not gonna count them. Are you gonna count them?
I'll count them.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first. I'm just gonna look and see who is popular, and then I'm gonna tell these motherfuckers.
There's only going to be like a couple hundred.
Look at. I'm gonna tell these people who Lit Kit is. They can vote as much as they want, but at the end of the day, dude,
I'll be the voice of the people.
I'm the professional here
Of what?
of Lit Kit.
Since when?
I'm like the designer god of Supercross gear, bro.
Bro, you have a washed out pink shirt, a silver
Swag,
chain,
bro.
and a
Swag.
white hat.
Bro, look at you.
What?
Your fit
Black?
Start off with Raiders. That sucks. Then you got some funky ass fishing shirt on, bro, because that's all you wear. Your shit's dirty, bro. Your shit is dirty. I come in here looking clean, dude. Every time. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, moving on. We're super excited. We have a guest on the line. No, not on the line, but we're going to call a guest. Colt Nichols, the number 45 on the factory beta team. Licky Molly? We're going to ask him how to say Licky Molly, by the way.
I don't think you're saying it right.
Dude, if I am.
We should just call Carlin.
Licky Molly. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he picks up.
He'd probably not. He'd be like, fuck you fools.
Oh, we're on ring number 2. Cole, what's happening?
What's up?
What's up, dude? You're on Track Talkers. Thanks for coming on.
Oh yeah, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Long time to talk. It's good to hear from you.
I know. Heck yeah. Same here. So we're just starting off the show, but dude, what did you think? Let's just start it off with, what did you think of the Jalik Swole Hammaker pass? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I actually watched live in the tunnel where I raced, and then I went back and replayed it and watched it again. Wow. I mean, it was it's crazy. It was pretty dirty, I guess you could say. But yeah, they both tumbled pretty heavy, and I thought it was a little silly to try and make that pass. And I saw he was trying to kind of defend what he did. I mean, if you're going to do that when you're on that side of the fence. But yeah, I thought it was par on Jalik's part. I mean, Seth was just riding and got collected. So it was gnarly, though, for sure.
Yeah, and then like you talked about, for all the listeners that don't know, Jalik tried to, I think it was Swap Moto, he tried to say that, oh, it's not my fault. Did you see that, Ty?
No,
he literally
but
said,
I heard Seth say that Jalik was pissed off at Seth for railing the outside and coming into him. What I thought was pretty hilarious, honestly.
like on what Jalik, on what planet is Seth in the wrong right there, bro? And then he proceeds to say, I think it's on Swap Moto. I mean, I might be wrong, but fuck it. He says, okay, Jalik or Hammaker should have seen me and slowed down. I'm like, bro, you were like literally a bike length and a half behind him and just straight beamed him into the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was gnarly. That was a big one. Like, because he tripled into that thing. I only a few times during the day, but when you had so much speed, and that line was obviously going inside to the sand, and yeah, I just thought that was really silly that he was trying to be like, yeah, it was fault. I'm like, bro, you cleaned his ass. Like, in no way was that his. Like, that was aggressive. That was pretty gnarly, you know. You got to own that one. You know what I mean?
Dude, and the best part was, like, I feel like if you probably didn't watch the broadcast, but like Ricky is like literally so biased the whole time, like the whole race. He's like, look at Jalik, he's coming, look at, and then he crashes into him, and Ricky's like, oh yeah, that was Jalik's fault. Like, you know, when the ambassador can't even back you, you know that you fucked up. All right, well, anyways, anyways, dude, congratulations on your beta ride. You had some problems at the beginning of the year getting hurt. Give us a little bit of backstory on what happened and what your recovery's been like getting to this point this year in Supercross.
Yeah, it's been a little weird. You know, we were a few weeks out from Anaheim, somewhere in December. I don't remember the exact. So somewhere maybe a little before at 20th, and just had a weird little crash. The very end of the day, neutral on a jump, landed straight up ramp of the next jump onto my shoulder. I had like a part tear on rotator cuff and a few other little things on the shoulder that just made it really difficult. I had zero strength in it. Anyone done AC separation or any sort of rotator cuff stuff, it just doesn't work the way it needs to for a while, and that's what was holding back. So didn't get much with that. I was just kind of hanging out, doing everything I could to get it strong. Then we started to ride, and the earliest I felt like I could come back was Birmingham, and that's what we did. Hoping to shoot for Dallas, but we weren't quite ready for it yet. So
yeah,
Birmingham it was. But it was unfortunate, I think. But all things aside, like Benny got to race Anaheim all the way to Birmingham and got to iron out some of the little things that we inevitably thought that little issues that we would have being a first year bike. Just your normal growing pains towards some stuff. By the time I got in, it was all just trying to get the rest of the stuff out, like trying to get me comfortable and, figure this thing out on a race condition. You can figure out a bike at the test track, but then as soon as you race it, it's a completely different ball. So we've just been pretty much that ever since I came back racing at Birmingham, and just trying to get and find my foot in this gnarly 4 class.
Fuck, dude. Isn't it like the 450 class is so deep? Like, we were looking at the 450 class this weekend, and I'm just like, how is this even possible? And you got a couple guys out now. You got Plessinger out and Ken Roxon out. But, like, when you count the amount of championships that you go back, it's like 15th, 16th place you can get is like a champion.
Well, even, including Colt,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I got 13 this past weekend. Yeah, it's gnarly, dude. The class is crazy. And I mean, everyone says, it's stacked, and they bring up 99 and years in past where there's some really big name guys and guys that we consider heroes or just legends of the sport, from 99 or on. And but you look at the credentials of the guys now, even in comparison to some of those guys, like, man, like there's the class. Yes, it's stacked, but it's stacked with stacked competition. Like the competition and
Yes.
like accomplishments of the guys that are in the class is crazy. Like you said, champions everywhere. I mean, champions, Supercross champions, 450 champions. I mean, there's just so many guys in the field, tight, and the level I think has just been raised and raised. Is obviously each year. Now Jet is the same now, kind of raising the bar. So everyone's having to play up and try and match the level of this young, insane, talented kid, and it's not the best in everybody for sure. So I mean, it's a thing for the sport, but man, it's insane how good and how close the field is this year. It's insane.
Yeah, and like with how close the field is, like you have to be at 100% and, you know, have a good training program behind you and stuff like that. And that kind of follows in my next question, Colt, is like, are you 100% or like how close are you to 100%? And just like, where are you at? Are you kind of riding into shape and just kind of figuring it out, or where are you at right now?
Yeah, actually, I felt like I had a good off season, if you will, and then I raced my way through, SMX last year and ended the year really well. So I felt like my fitness was still good. I was racing the World Super Series, so I was kind of keeping me moving, and I honestly was super pumped on that because I was like been racing quite a bit. I just raced November in Australia, so I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Like I'll go into A1 kind of fresh off of racing. Like I think it's a big help for me. Then obviously getting hurt always sucks, right? But I had such a good base that I felt like I was in good shape. I feel like me and Will had a really good program, and I say we because he's allowed me to have a little influence there just because I'm older. 30 this year. I'm not some 18-year-old just trying to figure it out. So it's been good on that front. I feel like 100%. When I first came back to Birmingham, I'm not. My shoulder as strong as I want them to be right now, just because I had to kind of cut a lot of that out of the program with getting injured. But physically, I'm good. Like I feel strong. I feel there. This offseason, we touch a lot of stuff that we're missing right now just because of the injury.
Yeah.
For the most part, no, I feel 100%. It's just more just been trying to really, like I said earlier, just kind of get my racing back underneath me and figure out the Durham with bike stuff, all the stuff that everyone struggles with at times. But I actually feel 100%. So on that front, we're good.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna lay a loaded question on you really quick. So I want to give you a fact real quick, which I know you know, but I just want to make sure all these freaking people know and don't forget. So 2021 championship, you won. Okay. Right. In the lights class. So we're going to read down the list real quick. So second is Joe Shimoda. Third, Jet Lawrence. Fourth, Christian Craig. So Colt, you won the championship that year. So with saying that, my question for you is, what are your thoughts on Benny, producing some pretty good results on the bike and you having a harder time to get those results so far? And in my opinion, you're a better rider. And it's not even my opinion. The results are there. I mean, Benny doesn't have a championship with those guys behind him. So does that frustrate you a little bit that Benny's getting the results? Is that just more time that you need on the bike? Is that setup? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, and I wouldn't say there's any frustration at all towards it. Not, especially not at Benny. Like any frustration that I have, typically been myself, really. And then a little bit of just trying to get what we always talk about is like that feeling that we're searching for, right? Like when you have it and you can't describe how to even get it. Sometimes you have it. And for me, that's all I've been trying to find is that feeling to feel like I'm comfortable that you can push, you can feel like what's underneath you and between your legs, and you have that feeling to be confident and really let your potential show on the weekends. So that my frustration comes for Benny. Honestly, like I'm happy for the guy because I've known Benny so long, and there's always been so much untapped potential with Benny because he's so fast. Like,
dude,
I'd see it for so long. I mean, like, dude, I went at Rainers together, and dude, there'd be days where he was just busting my ass. Like, I wasn't even close. And I'm like, dude, this kid is like unreal. Like, he's so fast.
Yeah.
And then you show up on the weekend, and you'd never see him. So I'm just like, Benny, like, Jesus Christ, like, you have it, bro. Like, you are so good on a dirt bike. Like, show it. You know what I mean? Like, you got it. So yeah, I'm pumped for Benny. Like it's somewhere where like he's got to showcase what he can do, proper program. Like Ted was like, hey, dude, this is a hell of an opportunity. I mean, to all of us, hell of an opportunity. Somewhere where he can test, he can have some say in what goes on. It's a solid 2-year program where he knows for sure, hey, I'm going to be here. And same thing for me. Like, hey, I know I'm going to be in this program, riding this bike with these people, trying to develop this thing for the next 2 years. It's a huge thing. And for Benny, that's something he's never had. He's been year to year trying to figure it out, switching brands, you know, just kind of trying to get something underneath him. So, dude, I'm pumped for him. Like, I really am. Like, made or not, I'm excited that he's kind of seeing how good that he is. I think that that's great. And for me, it's kind of more confidence inducing in a way because, hey, like, it's capable, you know, clearly, like it's going to happen, you know. That's the positive side of it. To me, there is no negative of any. I'm just like, dude, it clearly has potential. Like, if he can do it, I'm looking at myself like, surely I can figure it out. You know, I can get to a point where I can leave the weekend being like, man, that's the best as I could possibly do. I was up there battling with these guys in a position where I should be. And yeah, I for sure haven't reached yet. And it's tough, you know, like it's coming in mid-season. It's tough trying to develop and kind of steer the ship because sometimes you can ship the complete wrong direction, which I feel like I've done at times now, you know? So where I'm like, hey, we need to go this way, but we have to chase this direction. We got to go this way. And it doesn't work, you know? And sometimes that's a learning curve when you have zero data and zero thing, you know, to go off of with a bike and a brand. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way I feel about it. Like it's not for him and it'll come, you know, I know that I have that there and that I can compete and be good and results and, you know, try and get back into that spot where I feel like I should be. It'll happen most definitely. Just hadn't happened yet.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, Addy did this with, I mean, developed a bike or anything, but he developed some base settings for Olin's when he was doing Olin's suspension. And I remember how just gnarly that was, like creating, you know, Supercross pistons and stuff like that. And you're creating a base setting for beta bike during Supercross that hopefully, you know, you will get back to next year. So you'll be even more ahead of the game next year. But you kind of touched a little bit on like beginning of when you were talking is about that feeling that, you know, everybody kind of gets if you're, you know, in professional racing is like that feeling of flowing with the bike, thinking that you're basically indestructible and you can just put down as many laps as you can. Like, are you getting that feeling during the week and you're just not getting that feeling at the races, or where are you at, like feeling like you're the man on that bike?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't had that, and that's why it's been, frustrating, you know, like as racers, you don't really show up to go race and everyone looks at you and you're like, man, he's just the same guy that he once was. He doesn't look as confident, you know, his starts aren't there. You can tell he looks different. He's not flicking the bike usual. That doesn't just happen overnight, right? No. It's 1,000 little bits that get you there. So for me, it's like, okay, where can we go? How can we get there? And that's all we've been trying to do. And like I said, it's just tough for sometimes because we don't have any of the data. And you know, like putting a lot of that on my shoulders is an awesome thing, right? Like you have a whole, it's like, hey, whatever you want to do, we'll back it because we hired you for a reason. Like, this is what we want you to do, you know? So you do that. It's like, hey, let's go this direction then. This is what I think is going to do it. Let's keep trying to, you know, steer the ship this way. And just based off experience, you know, like been on a lot of teams or rode bikes. These are normal fixes or things that would work on some of these other brands or whatever. And you try it here and it doesn't. So you're like, hey, well, what the hell do we do now? You know, like I thought that was it. So then you're to the drawing board and you're like, damn, dude, I thought that was going to be better. And not. But that's also the beauty of it, you know, is that we're trying to go through stuff and you look up and you're like, damn, man, I can't believe how far we've came. And different, you know, you have to maybe approach this setup or whatever the case may be. So we haven't quite had it, but man, we're a hell of a lot closer than we were yesterday, you know? So it's like constant evolution and, you know, just have availability to things that would help us. We don't really have, you know, you go out and you buy a Cowie, you can pick 15 different pods and different suspension companies, different triple clamps, all this shit. Like you go us, it's like, hey, like nightmare. We don't have any of that. Like we nothing. Like we don't even have a different linkage. Like we don't have any stuff that we need to do stuff. So it just makes it different, you know, and hard like that at times. But we kind of knew that coming in. You know, it's not like this is like, for me, I'm not like, oh my God, this is a huge surprise. Like I didn't know this was going to be like this. Like I was aware, you know, and I just think it doesn't make it any less frustrating. It's just the way that it is. And I'm just pumped. These guys trusted me to do that because I feel like I'm doing the best I can and trying to make it good, man. And we're getting there one little step at a time.
Colt, I didn't even think about that. My guy's like, Colt's like, hey, Carlin, can we test like a different motor mount? He's like, yeah, bro, we'll have that in 6 months. No problem. We'll go to the machine shop.
Literally. Yeah. Yeah. Next year we can get that.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I didn't think about that. Like, yeah, you're right. We probably just don't have them laying around. You know?
Oh shit. So, yeah, dude, I mean, that's pretty much it. We appreciate you coming on and talking with us. We want to give you a second. Okay. So did we ask you how to say Licky Molly yet? Is it Licky Molly? How do you say it?
I say liqui molly, like
liqui molly.
Yeah, liqui beta USA.
Okay,
that's
so
what I was told. That's how they said it to me. I was like, cool, let's do it. Like, I don't know either, but that was it.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to take a second, we want to give you. Is there anything that you want to talk about? You want to say? Anybody you want to thank?
No, I mean, I'd just say mainly I think we touched on it a little bit. Yeah, we're at times a little bit of a struggle this season to be kind of where I feel like I should. It's been way tougher than I anticipated at times. And then like this past weekend was the weekend I feel like I've had and one of the better results I've had. So that's like just reassuring, you know, like we're going somewhere. We're going the right direction now. Like I said, I feel like we're steering the ship the right way. I'm pumped. You know, the team's been patient with me. The owner, Tim, Carlin, brother Bryson, like they're good fucking people. Like,
yeah,
good people to be around. Good team, like, good group of guys. We're a small team, but dude, it's been fun. Honestly, even though it's frustrating for me, like on my side, it's a good group. It's a fun group. I'm pumped to be there. Everyone that supports me too, man. They've been super patient and nothing but helpful. No one's like, dude, what the fuck? They're just like, hey, how come? I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm getting it, you know.
Yeah, one step at a time, baby.
We'll get it. Yeah, we'll get it. But no, it's been good, man.
They need to put some respect on my boy Colt too, because this weekend we pulled a 4th in the heat, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right, Colt?
Yeah, not a bad heat. I got lucky. Some guys got a little tangled and got a 4th, and then in the main, I even lap time wise was better than I had been all year, and I just needed to start a lot better than what I did, but it was so reassuring. I got done even all day, really. I got back and I was like, man, that was exciting because I felt like I was racing. I wasn't out riding around. I was racing. Yeah. I was like, that was fucking sweet. Like, that's what I've been wanting, you know?
Hell
like, to leave and be like, okay, I actually rode good. I'm happy with that. That's a building block. Let's take off from here. So
yeah, and for all you people that don't know out there, every time we all show up to A1, I feel like maybe 1% of us feel like we're racing, and the rest of us are like fucking making it around the fucking track, trying to figure our bikes out.
Yeah, we're surviving.
So, yeah, exactly.
We're surviving. Yeah.
Totally.
Big time.
Well, freaking again, thank you, Colt, so much. We are pulling for you. The freaking 2021 Lights champion building beta motorcycles from the ground up. 4th place in Philadelphia in the heat. Here we come, baby.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me as always, dude. I appreciate it. First time on. Hope I can come back again.
Oh, yeah. You'll be back for sure. Cool. We love Colt 45. Let's go, baby. Talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, how gnarly. I didn't even think about that, though. You know, like for Colt, like my guy's like, bro, can we try like a new linkage, or like, can we cut the subframe, or maybe can we get a new motor mount, maybe different piston,
or like, dude, like, because I even remember, like, even me, bro, like when I was racing, I remember I used to get like thinner axles, so like the bumps would feel softer. Like they would all have to manufacture every little thing.
Yeah. Like, bro, you don't just go to Rocky Mountain ATVMC.
Oh, let me get like a 10 mil longer linkage real quick.
Or go to Pro Circuit and be like, yo, I need a +1 and a +2.
Yeah,
like,
or like,
what?
oh, Pro Circuit, can you give me some races so I can kick out my front end a little bit? Like, God,
dude, oh my God, they got a freaking undertaking over there.
Yeah.
Dude, 4th place, though. And Benny's been doing good.
Benny's been ripping.
Dude, I laid a fat question on Cole about how
It was
he
a little too heavy.
Was it, though?
I don't think you need to put Benny in there.
Yeah, dude, you have to.
You should have worded it better, honestly.
No, you have to put Benny in there because this is my thing, bro. When it pisses me off so much when I'm frustrated with the bike and then another guy goes and does good on it. Like, I know that the bike sucks or that particular setting sucks, and then another guy goes out and fucking rips on it. And then you got them pointing at you like it's your fault, and you're like, dude, I'm telling you, that guy might be good on it, but I'm not good on it like this. It don't work. You got Jason Anderson's setup, and this is not my setup. This is not how I run. It's the exact same way of like, dude, here's Jet setup, Chase Sexton. That shit don't work for Chase.
No. Have you heard, this reminds me of another situation that I have heard of. So not Dean Wilson, Davey Millsaps on the 2012 HRC
on
450.
Gypsy Tales. Yes.
And Andrew Short was on the same team.
Dude, I think we talked about this already, but
Andrew Short was saying that this 450, the 2012 CRF 450, was a pile of shit. Okay. I'll just say it like that.
Yeah.
It was slow. It didn't handle well. It knifed everywhere.
Dude, knife.
Yes. And Davey Millsaps was talking about how shitty this bike was and how much he was struggling with it. And then Andrew Short is on the other side of the team saying, oh, yeah, it's really good. We're going to get there. We're going to do this. Like, I don't need to change that. And Davey's like, dude, if we just team up and just say
they'll make a change.
That it sucks, maybe we could get somewhere. But you just, saying that it's good and it's really not good is not doing us any good.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's jump right into the 250s. Okay, 250 heat number 1, Hammaker. Oh, shot. And then Deegan's right behind him like the entire time, right? Then on like the last lap, Hammaker cross jumps the living shit out of Deegan. Was that a mistake? Or was that him trying to go to the inside and should he have done that?
I think that was Deegan kind of not being aware of what Seth Hammaker was doing on the lip.
Dude, he cut over extra. In my opinion, it almost seemed a little bit like Seth made a little bit of a mistake on the lip.
See, but in your peripheral, Deegan can know what angle Seth Hammaker's bike is going off of.
Yeah.
And you can feel him.
Yeah. But that's why Deegan lifted up his front end and barely missed him, though.
Yeah, because it was like, oh shit moment right on the top of the lip. I should have gave this dude more space.
Yeah.
And he's got to know that because that could have been a gnarly ass crash.
100%.
For Deegan. Seth would have been fine. Bro, yes.
Probably. Okay. I think that's bullshit that Hammaker cross jumped him like that, in my opinion. I think you got to be safer. You can't cut across the track that much.
I mean, I would have liked to see a little bit more space between them.
Yes.
But I also need to, we're
you
never
are
going to
leading.
know.
You are leading, and
it's
you
the last lap.
And I'm going to chop you if I got to chop you.
Exactly.
Okay. Preston, I'm probably going to hack this.
Boastplug?
Boastplug gets 4th in the heat, bro.
Ripping.
Dude, come on. Let's fucking go. Preston. Dude, that's legit.
That's super legit.
I mean, he was there, and he passed Peters straight up on the inside on the whoops.
That is true. I did see that. Hey, he's starting to find his stride.
He is, bro. First place, hometown boy, Hammaker, wins heat 250 heat 1. Deegan 2nd, Bennick 3rd, Blowsflug 4th, Romano 5th. Heat number 2. Jalik. No, I'm just kidding. Jalik. Hole shots in your favorite freaking gear.
Hey, you better believe it.
Something that I found interesting. Jalik got out front and did a fantastic job. But it was interesting to see how Tom Vial wasn't quadding. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Vial would go outside, single over table, and he would not quad. And he
So-
had plenty of times to do it.
Yes, on the Pulp MX review pod, or not review pod, but post-race interview pod,
Yeah.
he said that him and KTM looked at the footage on Dartfish, and the on-off line was a tiny bit slower. And so he just decided to just hit the on-off fast and hard, and that's what he decided to do throughout the night.
No. Did you hear what I said, though?
What?
He went single over table in the heat, not on-off, and then went table over single 3, and he wasn't hitting the quad. Do you think that was him trying to line it up, or do you think that he was pussing out and just didn't want to do that big of a
Pussing out
jump?
and not wanting to do it.
Like, so you think, because that's
100%.
my opinion. That's me. Like, he's going to do it, and he knows he needs to do it because that's the
That's
fastest
him
line.
not knowing Supercross. Because
Yes.
you know what's funny about that jump is, look at, I'm going to tell you right now, I know exactly how to hit it on 250F. You know how you hit it? Wide the fuck open.
Yep.
You are not going to overjump that thing.
No
And
way.
the only way you're going to case it a little bit is if you get a little
overclear it.
wheel spin.
Yep.
But if you hit that tranny perfect, the transition, and just hold it wide open, you're going to jump that thing fine. And I don't think he's there yet.
No, he's not. Which I think was a good call,
Yeah, it's fine. But-
especially because how fucking fast he was.
I don't know. He made it up a little bit, everywhere else.
Bro, Jalik wins.
Boom. First heat race win for Triumph.
Triumphant, bro.
I think everybody heard it because of Ricky Carmichael, dude.
You think Ricky's biased on
Oh,
Triumph
God.
or nah?
I swear to God, he's like, oh,
Tri-
look at the Triumph, get
Look
the
at-
whole shot
I
and
know.
how that XFFF power, dude.
I know, and then he's like, Jalik, the whole shot master. I'm like, bro.
He hasn't even been in the top 5 all year.
He's
probably
been in the
has
top
been.
5,
He has
but
been.
he's
That was
not the
harsh,
whole
but-
shot master,
No.
bro.
That was the first whole shot we've had.
Yeah, like around the first corner, Jalik makes it actually happen. Okay, we need to pull up your phone. Okay, Jalik on the podium. We got to give them a shout out. Drink Weird. Okay, it's a water company. Let me see it.
Hold on.
Let's
I
read their
lost
slogan.
it.
Oh, you lost it?
No, I got it.
Okay,
Oh, here we go.
Drink Weird. Okay,
Don't drink average, drink weird.
yeah, that's their slogan. It's
We're not sponsored.
It's called
yet.
Drink Weird. But yeah, we're not sponsored yet. But I thought this was pretty freaking cool. Okay. And this is why I want to give them a shout out. Okay. Let's read this right here. We also, this is in their About Us on their website. We also firmly believe that water should taste good and do good. That's why we donate 100% of our profits on all water sales to charity always.
What?
Not-
What'd you say?
Not 1%, not 10%, but
100%.
100%. We invest our time and resources into positive pursuits. We don't think that's weird. We think it's crucial.
Damn, that's weird.
So Crucial or Drink Weird sells water, but they also make tea. So that's how they're making their profit.
Crazy.
But they don't make, give 100% of their proceeds to charity of water sales.
Hey, hopefully they're doing it.
Bro, Drink Weird. Let's go. Okay, Jalik. Heat number 2. Jalik Swole wins. Tom Vial second. Max Anstey third. Pierce Brown fourth. Cody Schock in fifth. Let's go. 250 LCQ. They said Hoffman. I think they said Hoffman in Spanish got the whole shot, but it was actually Myers on the 413. Shout out Myers with the holy. Hardy Munoz takes over the lead. Then who's left standing? Did you watch the 250 LCQ? Bro, pile up in the first turn. Then first section, dudes are crashing everywhere. Then more dudes are crashing, and somehow Marshall goes down in the first turn and ends up like third.
No way.
Yes. And somehow ends up getting third or second.
Second or third?
I think he gets second.
With Hardy Munoz winning?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it was the wildest thing I've seen in a long time. I'm talking like at least 10 guy pile up in the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then another 4 or 5 guy, I think it was 4 guy pile up in the third section.
And that's why you need to watch Supercross live.
Bro, what? Okay. Moving on. 250 main event. Wild. Hey, but Myers got the whole shot. Shout out Myers.
Hey, shout out Myers.
Way to stay out of the carnage, bro.
Where did Myers finish?
He made the main.
Mm.
I think he got 4th.
That's probably why Where did Logan Leitzel finish?
I don't know.
Because he was my fantasy team.
I don't think he
got
made
a
the main.
goose egg.
Yeah, I don't think he made
He was
the
a
main.
local Philadelphian.
Oh, that was a good pick then.
Mm-hmm. I thought he was going to do good. He was doing press day. I was like, oh, he's going to get some extra time on track. He's going to feel loose. Hey, let's talk about the track for a second, bro.
No, 250 main. Then we'll talk about the track. 250 main event. Oh my gosh. Hammaker with the whole shot.
Dude.
Philadelphia hometown boy gets the whole shot.
Bro, he was ripping.
Dude, ripping. Max Anstey in second?
Hey, that boy. So, hey,
What?
the post-race interview, or actually, I think I got this on Supercross press conference.
Yes.
He said that Davalos and the team geared his bike different in the transmission, so it pulls super hard in second and third, and it's a lot more snappier. So that could be why he's getting better starts.
Okay.
So maybe HRC gave him like, hey, check out this transmission.
Hopefully, because whatever it was, now my boy can win.
I mean, just think about that. Like going back to Colt's interview, like what if Colt was like, hey, bro, can we change the transmission gear
So I can get a whole
internally?
shot? Yeah. So I can get a whole shot.
Instead of just, going up a tooth or down a tooth in the rear, can we change just like second gear? They'd be like, next year.
Yeah. 2026,
Maybe
we'll have
not.
that ready
Maybe
for
not.
you,
We're
bro.
just talking mad shit. Carlin, don't
No.
kill us. But
Dude, it's not, we're not talking shit. This is realistic shit for a team that literally, how else are you going to get it done?
yeah, I don't know,
Because
like-
let's put it this way, right? You
because
have to.
Beta's manufacturer is in Italy, right?
I think so.
And they assemble it in Paso.
Why do you say that?
Paso?
Yeah.
Paso Robles?
That's where they assemble it?
Yeah, that's
didn't
where they
know that.
put betas together.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you
Sweet.
didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, the factory is there.
Learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyways, like, because somebody has to test the parts before they give it to Colt. Wouldn't you think so?
You would
like,
think.
what do you call it?
Bryce?
No.
Bryson?
Maybe Bryson will do it, but like, what does Kiefer do again? Duration testing.
No.
It's something like that.
Oh, God.
Longevity. Why do we forget shit so much on this fucking
That's
podcast?
retarded.
Dude, what is it called? Durability testing.
There we go.
Oh, we got it.
Damn,
So
we're
somebody's
retarded.
got to do durability testing on the shit before they just give it to Colt and it locks up on the Supercross track.
Yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know, durability testing is like, hey, go try this part, go ride the bike for 40 hours and make sure this fucking thing don't break.
Yes. And then
And
we're going to do it.
It could be a brake lever, it could be a piston, it could be a training gear, it could be a linkage, it could be anything.
Anything.
Literally.
So, yeah. Anyways, so back, we're talking about Max Anstey, put a new gear ratio. That's why he's getting better starts.
Or it could be.
Could be. Jalik, I mean, come on, it is.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic. Jalik Swoll, 3rd place on the gate. Badass. Tom Vial and Deegan, the 2 guys that needed starts. And Vial's like the GOAT starter, sucked out of the gate.
Hey. Pressure.
under pressure. That was pretty good. Okay. So Vial, let's talk about that. Dude, Vial was moving forward so good and so aggressively. Did you
Faster than
see him?
Deegan.
Did you? And every time Deegan got close enough to make a strike, Vial rode over his head just enough to make a pass to get away from him.
I know, but I felt like Vial was doing a better job.
Of getting through the pack?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I felt like Vial was focused on just what was in front of him and just kind of just trying to figure out what was in front of him.
Yeah.
And then Deegan was focused on Vial.
Yes. Well, I think Vial was a little focused on Deegan. Like, I think Vial knew where Deegan was.
Yes, but I think Vial knew what to do in that situation because he's been there before. And because I felt like there was a sense of calm in Vial. Don't you think?
I felt like there was a pretty good sense of calm in Deegan that almost hindered him a little. Like, he was almost a little too calm. Like, I wanted to see a more aggressive Deegan. Like, if there's a time to see take out Deegan on shock at Birmingham, it's now, bro.
Yeah, but you got to think, like, they were dealing with a lot on the track. Like, don't get me wrong, Philadelphia looked good, but there was some big rocks in the track.
And big chuck holes.
And some sketchy areas. Like, bro, like, look at Pierce Brown. Just one little lackadaisical moment where he thought he was all good and then just lost traction and just totally fucking threw it away on the finish.
I don't think he thought he was good. When I watched it in the replay, we'll get to that in a second, but when I watched it in the replay, it looked like, to me, he got in that rut and there were some big kickers because the track is like has rocks in it and it's like chunking out. Yeah. And he hit the kicker like this and it was like hopping his bike. Well, when it hopped down, it hooked and then the front end popped up and came out. And when it came out, he lost balance. And then he literally like rode a side wheelie and went off the side of the lip.
I don't know. I think...
Bro, I don't know. I literally told you what just happened.
No, that's not what happened. This is what happened, bro. The lap before, he had a really close moment.
Is this another...
Yes.
100%. I need to show you the replay.
Get Pierce Brown on the phone. Because look at... Dude, he came out of that rut, and he had a really close call the lap before, and he was in that rut, and he wanted to pop out of it and not hit that kicker and hit a fresh lip. And he was trying to get out of it, and his tire didn't climb the rut, and it just caught that rut all the way up the face, and then he was like this, sideways, and then he was like, oh, fuck it.
No, bro. He literally only hit the rut with his back wheel.
Why do you think he did that?
Because his front end popped out like I told you.
Or he made his front end pop out so he could get out on the fresh part of the track.
Absolutely not. Okay, watch the replay.
Whatever.
Dude, how many times do I have to be right about these replays for you to actually fucking watch them?
Bro, you're not right.
Oh, my God. Okay, I'm going to move the fuck on because you're going to piss me off. I'm right. Where is... Okay, 749. Hammaker almost does the same thing Pierce Brown did. Did you see that?
A little endo action.
Oh my gosh. If you guys look at 749 on the main event, like time to go, Hammaker does almost the same thing, dude. There must have been such a big kicker in the top of that lip.
That Pierce Brown was trying to avoid.
Let's talk about how sick Anstey's pass was on Hammaker. Do you remember it?
Barely.
Okay, so right after the finish line, right? He turns right. Then Max Anstey hunting him down, smelling blood. Okay, goes left. And they're right neck and neck after the start straight. Then they go like that weird step on, step off thing, double into the corner. Then Max Anstey shoves it in on the inside, doesn't get the pass done, then fucking hits the triple. Max is on the outside. How's he gonna get the pass done? I don't know, but Max does. cuts underneath, drives straight to the outside, bar to bar, hanging on to freaking Hammaker, rubbing elbows, and then Max Anstey jumps off the on to get onto the on-off. Freaking Hammaker shuts down. Freaking Max Anstey just like, dude, and fully uses his professional skill to make the pass and execute the on-off and says, see ya later. I mean, it was so sick when I watched it, bro. I was like, oh!
Dude, you just reminded me of Pops so much right there. Like,
bro,
I thought I was seeing fucking Senior.
Dude,
explain that shit to me.
It was the sickest pass because, like, I'm like, oh shit, he's on the outside, and he just slammed the brakes on, cut under, and just went straight for him. Like, you know how like he rode the berm high because Hammaker's like, oh, I got the inside. He ain't doing shit. Nah, hell nah. Do-do-do. The Magic Man just came and tricked you, boy. And just cut under and just rode straight and said, see ya.
Seth Hammaker was not going to hold on that much longer.
No,
bro.
he wasn't, bro. I
give it to him.
Hammaker was riding lights out, but you could tell he was spending so much energy trying to hang on to that speed. He did not have it. His shoulder, they were talking about his shoulder, right?
Yep.
His shoulder did not have the stamina for him to keep up that pace.
No.
And then he's
can I just talk to you about something real quick?
Yes.
I don't want to mess up your groove at all, but like, this is what I like find so funny about injuries. Like, bro, he is not that much better from 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because, like, you didn't race last weekend and now all of a sudden you're racing this weekend, like, dog, you did not just get healed from a shoulder injury in a week. Like, I know this has been a funky-ass season with Jalik's back and Cody Shock's collarbone and shit like that, but a shoulder injury with ligaments and, you know, torn whatever, like, you did not just get magically healed in 2 weeks.
Wild.
Hey, but I mean, he was fucking doing it.
Dude, he was.
It was fucking props.
Okay, so we already talked about it, but Swole and Hammaker eat shit. That's what I have written down. Like, bro, Swole is high, bro. Like, come on, Swole. Look at me in the eyes and tell me that wasn't your fault for real.
Hey, watch the tape and then tell me with a straight face that it wasn't your fault.
Dude, like, cut the shit, bro. Jalik, you rode so good.
You know what
Jalik was flying, bro.
Yes.
You can't take that away. That was one of the best rides of his life. But, dude, that was a straight up stupid decision.
You know what I thought at first when I first seen the pass? Was that Jalik did that triple in for the first time ever.
It just
didn't know he would catch him that much and was just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, go. Like, I mean, like, and then in his interview, he's like, yeah, if he wouldn't have cut down, he would have made it. Like,
where
bro,
are you going?
Like, no, because there was like a 2-line thing in that sand corner where you could have went to the out or like cut in. Like, bruh, Jalik, you're telling me that he's going to be going that much faster going on the outside? Let's be realistic.
And just to put some perspective on this, the track's only 22 feet wide, and you can see both those lines go to the outside. So that line is only like a foot wide.
And then you're yelling at Hammaker that it's his fault, and he couldn't even see you until
he's just trying to survive. Like, he has arm pump. He's huffing and puffing. Like, he's just trying to rail the outside and relax a little bit, and then you just come in with your black Triumph, just come in hammering.
Dude,
God.
And then he has the audacity, too, in the interview after to defend himself and say, yeah, you know, you could, whoever side you're on, you could really just pick that side. I'm like, bro, no, did you watch the footage?
Hey, well, you know, James Stewart and Ricky Carmichael is on Seth Hammaker's side, dog.
Well, we know that's not true because Ricky's definitely on Swole's side.
No, even on the broadcast.
No, we know on the broadcast, but I'm saying if there was any way that Ricky could have back swole, he
would've
would
done
have.
it. Yeah, I know.
There's no way, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Pierce Brown, huge crash. Already
damn
talked
it.
about it.
Glad he's okay.
He is.
I think so. I haven't seen a freaking, a paragraph.
Yeah, we
Instagram-
haven't seen the paragraph on Instagram
yeah,
talking
injury
about
report.
Yeah.
Fucking, I hope he's all right, but he's had a hell of a season.
He really has, dude. Definitely a new Pierce Brown. Max Anstey's interview, so fire. I love,
Legend.
dude. Every time Max gets on the podium, I love his energy, like his aura, and just the way he talks about shit. Like I freaking absolutely love it. I eat it
Hey,
up,
he's
bro.
a gem.
Dude, he is. He's a gem for sure. Hayden, way more humble, bro. Did you watch the interview? My guy's like, I like to thank Jesus. I like to thank all my competitors. If after that race you aren't a fan of Supercross, then I don't know what'll make you a fan. I'm just happy to be here, happy to have a star racing ride, happy to be in this points championship. Like, bro, who are you, bro?
More power to Danger, dog.
Like, Danger is like,
Hey, he's dangerous. You don't know what he's going to say or what he's going to do.
dude, like,
I
what's the opposite of dangerous? Because that's what that interview was.
Soft.
Like that was like some soft, just soft. Like his new nickname went from danger to soft on the podium. That's a terrible nickname, but oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, Max Anstey wins.
Yes.
Tom Vial, fantastic ride. Second, Deegan third, Bennick fourth, Hymas fifth, Cody Schock sixth, Seth Hammaker seventh, and Jalik Swoll eighth place. Preston Boasflug ninth.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, points right now. After the main event, Tom Vial 158 points, Deegan minus 15, Brown minus 34, Cody Schock minus 37, and McAdoo minus 38. Damn. Tough. Real tough. All right. 450 Heat 1 had me all messed up. I'm like, bro, did I miss half the race?
Bro, the whole fucking day messed me up, bro.
Like-
I woke up and took my morning dump, and I checked Instagram, and I was like, oh, shit, Race Day Live is on right now, dog. Let me watch this.
I know, and I text you. I'm like, bro, get your picks in by 11 or 12.
I know, that's probably why I did so shitty, was because I picked them at 11 o'clock, and I was like, fuck, I don't even feel like practice is over, but damn.
Okay, dude, Jet down in the first turn, just tucks front. Masterpool, Tomac, whole shot.
Let's go.
Jet comes back from being on the ground to get fourth. Tomac, smooth sailing. Jet and Webb both run 52.4s in the heat. Webb has nothing for Tomac. Tomac rode a flawless race. And I think Masterpool was right there on the whole shot. Masterpool might even have got the whole shot. But ain't shit happen after that.
Nope.
Oh, other than McElrath weeding up right in front of Jet. Was
Oh
that
my
a close call or
God.
not?
Yeah. How gnarly was that?
Oh, that sand looks so deep. Okay, Heat 1, Tomac wins, Webb second, Barsha third, Jet fourth, Adam Cianciarillo fifth. Heat number 2, Hunter Lawrence Anderson, whole shot, Sexton and Justin Cooper down in the first turn.
Like, what the fuck? Did you see the replay? How Justin Cooper was just like stuck behind that?
Bro,
dude?
I think he was too short. On God. I think Justin Cooper was just too short, bro. He literally couldn't do anything about it. When you're stuck at that angle, you're just stuck.
Do you think Justin Cooper is just like over Supercross right now and is like wanting to get in the outdoor?
No. Yeah, I mean, he is. Everybody is. Like, I remember I hate outdoor, and I was like, damn, I can't wait for the first round of outdoor by the end of the Supercross season.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
this
I'm sure.
this is like the last like couple rounds start becoming a fucking grind.
And he's not in the championship, so he's kind of just like,
yeah, but he's got to get top 10 in points to get an extra bonus.
yeah, but he'll get it. Not a big deal. Okay, so Hunter pushes, but makes a couple little mistakes, but has some speed. Hunter,
Dude, fastest qualifier.
yeah, Hunter qualifies first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has speed, but Ando just seemed to put it together.
You know what? I feel
tell-
bad for Hunter because Hunter has had actually like a really good rookie 450 season.
Yeah.
Like really good.
Pretty crazy that they talked about how Hunter didn't make the first main event and now he's fastest qualifier.
I know. Like
Pretty
he's
wild.
definitely been climbing. It just sucks because like his brother is Mount Everest and just casting a shadow over him.
I know, it's pretty gnarly. Okay, Ando, solid ride. Sexton comes back to 6th. Justin Cooper to the LCQ gets 11th. Anderson wins. Hunter gets 2nd. Ferrandis, welcome back, gets a 3rd. Colt Nichols, let's go, baby, 4th place.
Woo, woo.
Malcolm Stewart, 5th place. And then 450 LCQ, Justin Cooper hole shots, runs away with it. Shane McElrath has to make some crazy passes, kind of comes from mid-pack. And then pretty wild, Justin Hill, my pick in fantasy, doesn't make the main. Like 5th place a couple weeks ago in the 450 class.
I know.
5th or 6th, right?
Yeah.
Or was it 8th?
No, it was
Whatever.
He
it
was
was between
running
5.
5th.
Yeah, it was between 5 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ripping.
Justin Hill.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks later, doesn't make the main.
Hey,
That's how gnarly the 450 class is.
it is.
Okay.
Dude.
The other person that was interesting,
Hmm.
Chiz, didn't make the main. He got beat by Clayson.
Chiz has not been chisin',
He has been hurt this year.
has he?
Yeah. He's been
He's
a
always kind of been nicked and hurt. A little bit
yes
more
and
than
no.
usual.
Little more than usual. Little more than usual. But still, though, by this time, I would have thought he would have been faster.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Dude.
Okay.
Hey, but before we leave the LCQ, Pulpa Mex privateer race is next weekend.
Really? They're not
Uh-huh.
doing it at the last round?
No, second and last round, I believe. I believe so. I'm pretty sure.
They might be, because I heard they were going to talk about it. I seen something on Twitter how they were going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I won 30 G's on that thing.
I know. I won 7 G's that year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude,
Kind of missed those things.
30 thou. I won.
Yeah, where'd it go?
But hey, no, regular life.
Just
Re-
make sure
real
you go
life
get your
shit.
raffle tickets.
Yeah, real life shit.
Yeah. You buy a raffle ticket and all the proceeds go to privateers on the privateer race.
Okay. Main event. Eli Tomac has the hole shot clearly. And Jet just finesses right underneath. I'm Jet, and I'm just going to take the lead from the world's best rider. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, see ya. Later, pussies.
Dude, Jet is so relaxed in such like high pressure situations. It's insane to me.
Okay. Here's something else for y'all. Okay. Who comes into the first corner first? Jet and Tomac.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd they line up?
Right by the box.
Thank you. Ironic coincidence? I think not. Just saying. They probably have that shit fixed.
Jet got hella lucky with
Why?
getting the position by the box. I heard the rut in the front of the box was kind of fucked.
Yeah, but I mean that's a whole nother thing. Did he jump over the rut?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. He just fucking wheelied out.
Either way, he made it happen. Tomac looks to the left when he's behind Jet and lets Webb go by. And it's funny to me how people are like, oh, this is team tactics. Dude, this shit didn't even have to be said. Okay?
No. It
Fuck
like
no.
between team managers or anything, it doesn't have to be said.
Dude, I'll bet money they didn't even fucking sit down and go, hey, Tomac, if Webb's behind you, let him by. Tomac knows, bro. It's out of 100% respect of how much money's on the line, where they're at in the
and
championship.
how important a championship is to these riders.
Yes. And they don't want to hinder a possible race as well.
Yeah.
They want it to be all of us racers want a race. We don't want Jet to win by Cooper Webb going down and being in the back and having to come through, and then he just gets it handed to him. And I'll bet you Jet doesn't want it like that either. Because he's so fucking competitive and he wants to win so bad that he don't want to win like that. Tomac 1,000% let Cooper Webb by. But that is by all means not team tactics, and 100% respect for the championship and respect for the riders in the championship.
Yeah, and two, they were in a unique scenario where Tomac and Webb were together. Like if Webb was another rider behind Tomac, there's no chance that was going to happen.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And it also gets thrown
like
out the window.
If Tomac, then Anderson, then Webb.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
No. And it also gets thrown out the window that, let's just say, because it almost did happen, it kind of did happen, Webb goes by Tomac, and then Tomac catches and then passes Webb back, he would have done that.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. If Tomac could have caught Webb
and passed him,
I'm saying he would have.
He would have, for sure.
I don't know. I don't think Tomac would have caught him and passed him if Webb and Tomac were pulling away from third. But if Tomac caught him and had somebody behind him that was pushing him to make him, there's no way he wouldn't have passed Webb.
Yeah.
Now, if they were way out in front, second and third, and they had a big old gap on third, Tomac probably would have been like, fuck it, I won't pass you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just for like, hey, I'll give you another shot.
Yeah.
You know, but if Tomac's in a race and there's a guy behind him that would have passed him because Webb was too slow, Tomac's going by Webb. 100%. Let's see. Jason Anderson moving forward super fast. Sexton pressuring Tomac. Sexton was on the freaking gas.
Dude, Sexton looks comfortable again.
Dude, he finally looks like he has some speed, which we saw coming, I think, starting at Seattle, right?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting thing. Sexton, post-race, said that they jumped on a completely different bike for this weekend. So what I want... So
where was that at?
It was on the post-race interview.
On who?
I think it was like Supercross. I don't know. Let me pull it up really quick. So what I want to tell you guys is, like, when he says completely different bike, by any means, he does not mean like a new frame. like a different style frame is what I should say. When he says new bike, he had a race bike that he started out with at the beginning of the season that he knows perfectly, and he knows that specific frame. Like, he has hours on that frame. And so what they did was jump on a bike with probably with 0 hours on the frame or 1 hour on the frame. So he's pretty much, what he's saying is he's running a new chassis for the weekend, is what he said in the interview.
That's pretty interesting, though. And it seemed to help, because you could tell he was super comfortable.
Yes. So whatever they did, or whatever bike he was riding, was definitely better. I can't freaking find it.
No, it's all good. Dude,
So
I can't believe there's only 2 rounds left of Supercross.
how is there only 2 rounds left, bro?
Like, what the fuck?
Right?
I'm not excited to watch outdoor.
Dude, I want to.
I love outdoor, like round 1 and 2. But after that, fuck.
Dude,
And
I know.
If
And we're
Jet
gonna,
just keeps on
we're
winning,
going to be talking about it
I know.
the entire year.
If Jet keeps on winning, I'm just going to talk about 20th place to 40th.
Perfect.
There's some
That's
heavy,
all- that's
there's
all-
some heavy battles back there.
That's all anybody ever wants to hear about an outdoor anyway, is the privateer program.
100%.
So Sexton on a new bike. Anderson, new guy. Okay.
Dude, practicing out of Club MX has been huge. And he said Cowie finally got out there with him at Club and testing with some softer dirt. And I think it's been working.
I mean, not only is the bike better, but I think his whole vibe and
Energy?
not energy, his mindset is better. Like the way he was talking on the podium and the way he was talking in the post-race press conference was like, I want to be on the podium so freaking bad. I will do anything.
Do you think his contract is up this year?
I have no idea.
I mean, there's a nice 450 spot that needs to get filled by somebody good.
You're talking about AC?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to stir up a can of worms right now. I heard through the grapevine, through an unreliable source. I don't know if I'm going to say.
the Instagram video that you sent me?
Yes. So I wouldn't say it's unreliable. That's not fucking true.
It's hella unreliable.
Do you think so?
It's social media.
Okay, whatever.
Believe the internet.
This is pretty much what it's coming down to. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Should
Should we cite our sources? Do some real journalism?
No. We're not citing our sources. Because I don't know what they know. And
allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, Tomac is up this year with Star Racing Yamaha.
Yes.
Star Racing Yamaha doesn't, this is what I've heard through Instagram. Star Racing Yamaha doesn't have the budget with Monster to keep Eli because they thought Eli was retiring. They gave the budget to Webb next year. Webb has a big contract next year. Big money.
Already guaranteed, already signed and sealed.
Done deal. Okay? So Tomac supposedly wants to ride some GPs and do some other stuff. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What would be a good fit for that? Kawasaki. But would he go back to Kawasaki? That's the real question.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if he doesn't go to Cowie, where does he go? Do you start all over at KTM? No.
Hell no.
Do you start all over at Husky? No. Do you could go back to Honda, but they got Jet and Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
They're set. I'm pretty sure Honda's happy.
Yeah.
They're like, we got these two kids. One's winning the championship. The other one just pulled
They're
position.
super young.
Yeah, they're super young. Like, we're dialed. Okay? So where else do you go? The best option, best bike for Eli, and best way to get overseas.
Dude, Kenny and freaking Eli Tomac on Progressive Suzuki.
Let's go, baby. Sign the contract. Ooh, you know what's crazy? Yeah, sign the contract, baby.
Uh-huh.
ET3 and KR94 Progressive Suzuki.
Hey, doing World Supercross together on the same bike, number 3 and 94.
Imagine, bro.
Fuck.
Dude, if somebody's got the money, Progressive does.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell me Progressive don't got that budget. And they're already on the Star Yamaha bikes, right?
Are they?
Yeah. Did you see the little Progressive on their bikes?
I mean, small.
On the 450?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
And then Tomac just signs a private deal with Monster.
What? No, bro. No. Tomac signs a big deal with Twisted Tea. Bro, I mean, after you retire, he's going to be stoked, right? He's going to have all the Twisted Tea he wants.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I take Tomac for a guy that gets hammered on Twisted Tea.
Oh, my God. I would love if Tomac just came out and just did a Twisted Tea slap video with somebody.
Oh, my God. That would be all freaking time, bro.
Just like, hey,
like
does
where they
Tomac
slap the
never
guy?
post anything other than some like wide open videos, and then does he post a fucking reel with him Twisted Tea slapping somebody?
Slapping the crap out of like Jet or something. Like a meme of Jet's face or something. Dude, think that would go viral or not?
I mean, it would go viral in the motocross community.
Definitely. 1000%. Jet's fantastic, bro. Did you see him tripling into the fucking corner, out of the whoops, into the rut?
What do you mean out of the
So
out of
before the
corners?
finish line,
Oh, with him skipping
yeah,
and then hitting
3,
it?
and then uses his legs to keep the bike down and doesn't let the bike kick and perfectly lands on the back of the whoop and lays it into the rut. Tell me, I want to know the fucking segment time on that for Jet. Oh my God, that
Bro,
looked
people
fast.
have no idea how hard that is.
Bro, and then watch him in the sand. People, you guys watch, like, rewatch it. Bro, Jet is like braking and on the gas. The way he's going over the inside rollers is like, his talent is insane, dude. The timing and the balance that kid has
Is ridiculous.
Imagine, I mean, I'm sorry, this is just my opinion. He's not even on the best bike on the track either. I really don't think that Honda's the best bike.
He's making it the best bike.
Yeah, he is, but imagine if you put him on that Star Yamaha.
Bro, the Honda has got to be pretty fucking damn good.
Dude, it's good. That Honda is good.
I mean, his brother just got the quickest lap time
Dude,
in practice.
I could be wrong. But in my opinion, the best bike on that track is that Yamaha. Okay, let's just do this. If you don't think I'm right, right?
You're not right.
Okay.
I
If
don't
you
think
could
you're
have
right.
any bike on that track,
HRC Honda.
you would ride for factory Honda if you could
Yes.
have any bike.
100%.
All right. I mean, yeah. If you're going to go with any bike, it's either going to be the Honda or I would go either Honda, Cowie, or Yamaha.
Top 3.
Star Yamaha.
Honda, Cowie. That's what you would be.
You think that's my top 3 pick?
You're putting Honda third?
No. Honda second.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Just because of my riding style. But I would say for you, I'd put Cowie probably second. That Star Yamaha, dude.
I really like Dad's Yamaha when I rode it.
Dude.
That fucking bike was sick. The
Dude.
Yamahas out of the box are really damn good.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
Okay. Ando's pass on Webb in the last corner.
Oh, god damn. I have my take. What's your take?
Dude, my fucking take is Webb got arm pump and he's barely hanging on for his fucking life and he tried to make it happen and he literally had no fight left. Like, you know, a fighter in the last round and they're just exhausted and they're trying to do whatever they can to fucking hang on and not get knocked out. That was Webb and he got caught on the chin.
I know. Because I feel like if Webb was even like at 80%, his
It wouldn't
arm
have
work,
happened.
he could have leaned into it a little bit more and been 100% fine.
Yeah. Or he wouldn't even have let Jason get that close on the last lap.
Yeah. Because Jason literally clipped the underneath of his bar and just made Webb go down. And that wasn't even on purpose.
no.
It was just 100% on accident.
Yeah.
Because Webb was so like just beat or frustrated coming in that last corner.
No,
He's
he
just
was
like,
so
what the
beat,
fuck?
bro. He was barely hanging on and he just got out of control.
Yeah.
They connected a little bit and Webb couldn't hang on and he just let the bike go.
That was so tough. His
Dude.
interview after the race was just like, he was so disappointed.
Dude, and it's hard because for me, Webb is kind of crumbling right now. This is the first time I've seen him mentally kind of not really be able to be stronger than the guy he's going up against. It started in Seattle where he got a little arm pump and then he hasn't been as like strong physically and mentally to get it done at the end of the race. Is that the speed that Jet's going that he can't kind of be in his comfort zone until the end and then peak, and he has to peak the whole time and he don't have the energy at the end? Like, something is going on where Jet has the freaking gauntlet right now and Webb don't know what to do. And you could tell in that interview, Webb's a little frustrated, and he kind of admitted that he hasn't been able to do what he's done in the past, and he don't know what to do. And I think that's kind of fucking with him.
Bro, 100%. Dude, because everybody can see it, including all of his competitors. Dude, when you watch Jet ride, it's so deceiving because it looks like the motherfucker can do it for 2 hours. And that's literally his riding style.
I know.
It's not.
And you know what the
yes,
other...
he's absolutely special and he's generational, but his riding style is making it look easy, and that's what Chase and Eli and Jason and Kenny and freaking Cooper Webb has got to know, and that's what they got to cop it up. Their Jet, I guarantee you, is suffering just as much as, Chase or anybody on a good night.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's definitely on that edge, but he has that little bit more to get it done. And the thing that's so hard about Jet that he's honing so well is kind of what they talked about on the broadcast, is he's getting out front and he's getting that Jeremy McGrath 5-7 second lead, and then he just fucking maintains it and doesn't give you a lifeline. What Webb was so good at is they would get that 5 to 7 second lead, and then Webb would chip away, and then it would be about 4, and then it would be 3, and then you knew the blood was in the water, and the guy started to fade, right? And then all of a sudden, Webb had that mental edge over you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, boom, he got you.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we'll see what happens in the next 2 rounds, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be really tough. I think the only thing that Webb can do is come out swinging, try to get a good start, and you have to get the whole shot. You got to start in front of Jet.
Webb has to get the whole shot. He has to get the whole shot, and he's got to fuck with Jet.
Fuck with Jet.
He's got to fuck with Jet. He's got to not let him get by. He's got to frustrate Jet to where Jet comes unglued, because that's when Jet comes unglued.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though, is like then he won't even have enough point situation. Like, he needs to get a whole shot, and then other people have got to fuck with Jet to like kind of hold him back.
Yeah, but he does have 2 rounds left. If he can, this is what he has to do if he's going to win. In my opinion, he has to go out to the next one, get the whole shot. Jet has to be faster. Cooper Webb has to get out front and fuck with Jet and not let him by, to where he frustrates the hell out of him, where Jet at the end of the race is like, fuck, I was faster and I still couldn't figure out how to get by this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And then that might fluster him enough to, at the last round, if the points are at a spot to where Jet would make a mistake and Cooper Webb could win.
Yeah. We'll see.
Okay, main event results. Jet first, Chase second, with the Chase Sexton had a half a second faster lap time than Jet in the main. Chase had the fastest lap. Anderson third, Webb fourth, Tomac fifth. Points in the series, Jet 311, Webb 12 points back, Tomac 41 points back.
Damn.
It's not looking good.
But
it's looking good for Jet.
It's looking really good for Jet.
Okay, let's get into it. Last 2 segments. That dog.
Whoa, whoa. Arr.
You know who gets that dog this week? Fucking Tom Vial, bro.
Hey, he was fighting.
Did he not deserve that dog?
Yes.
Tom Vial, the championship's on the line. He has the weight of the freaking red plate on his back. He gets a bad start. Worst nightmare scenario. Worst nightmare scenario. Deegan's right on his ass. Gnarly track, comes through the pack, sprints, rides on the edge, still keeps it calm, ends up getting second place in the main event from mid to back of the pack with Deegan hunting down his neck, and somehow stays far enough away from Deegan the entire race to keep him from making a move and passing him.
Hey, that's what you call a champion.
That dog. All right. You're up, Ty.
All right, my segment.
Does the zebra keep or lose his stripes?
Well, this week, it's an obvious one. Jet Lawrence is keeping his stripes. All right? And why I say Jet Lawrence is because I feel like I've seen a change of the guard, a change in the wind of when Jet gets serious and he has this like demeanor about him and this level of focus.
When he's standing on business.
When he's standing on business and he doesn't really comment about anybody. He's not really loose on the podium with his interviews. I feel like he's not going to let loose and let that focus go until the last round.
Until the job's done.
Until the job's done. And he's building those stripes one by one about being the most dominant and fastest rider in Supercross, and it's scary to see.
Mamba mentality, bro.
Dude, more like Jeremy McGrath mentality.
No, bro, it's the Mamba mentality. They've been making all these comparisons between LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, because LeBron, they were down like 3 games or 2 games. The Lakers were, and he said in the interview, "It's just basketball. It's just basketball at the end of the day." That's what LeBron said, and Kobe was up by 2 games or 3 games to 0, and the press guy asked him, "Why aren't you happy? Why aren't you excited? You should be excited that you're up 3 games to 0. And he goes, "Is the job done? Is the job done? No, the job's not done. I'm not satisfied till the job's done."
Yeah.
Who does that sound like?
Sound like Jet right now. And Dadsy, his dad, has got him focused. And he's building those stripes one by one.
And I'll tell all you Supercross fans right now, if he wins this championship, get ready for a long, boring next couple 5 to 10 years of Jet Lawrence dominating.
Dude, but
this
is why I don't want to get too ahead, because it's so easy to look at the future right now and say that this kid's gonna dominate.
Dude, one crash could change everything.
Bro, we just seen it last year. Not even a crash.
Yeah, he didn't even crash.
Just dropping your ankle not warmed up or having a little sore calf could lead to a torn Achilles. That's what everybody's got to realize. Like, just like Kenny Shock, like these guys are pushing the motorcycles in their bodies and their bodies to the edge. Like, it might not look like it, and Jet makes it look hella fucking easy.
Yeah,
like he could do it, but he is on the edge. And even this weekend, 6 inches to the right or to the left on some of the times that he was jumping towards the tough blocks, he could have caught a tough block and just
see ya. Damn.
He's not looking at that because he's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
And he has room for error on his level of focus, but he's gaining those stripes. He's building confidence, and it's scary to see. And fuck, it's gonna be a tough 5 years if he can stay healthy and stay focused.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Episode number 6, Track Talkers, Philadelphia. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for listening. If you guys haven't, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate it.
Hey, peace out.